Jerry and I and the girls moved to Candia 19 years ago when Emily was just 6 months old. Drive up to the house and you pass a few farms and then you see the stone walls, and it's a very rural setting and very private, but you can be at the highway in 5 minutes and at the Mall of New Hampshire and Manchester in 10 minutes. So it's a great location for visiting Boston. We can be in Boston in 60 minutes. We can be in the mountains and skiing within an hour. You're only about a half an hour from the closest beach, or Portsmouth in 40 minutes. So it's a great location for accessing everything that the area has to offer, from big city, shopping, nature, sports, anything. After our second daughter was born, we started to look for another house, and we were looking at homes in Bedford and in developments in subdivisions, and I came out to Candia to bring my other daughter, my older daughter, to a pony camp, and rode by this house with a for sale sign in front of it, stopped the car, took down the number, went home and told my husband I found the house that we're going to buy. And we came here the next weekend, absolutely fell in love with it, and we bought it. We loved the location. It was the springtime and everything was in bloom. We loved the pond and the privacy, the nature of the property. We've loved it ever since. We have enjoyed living in Candia. It's very much a small town. Our kids went to grade school here. We've been involved in different community activities, so we've gotten to know people both through the school, through raising money for a playground, or working to build a gym in the town for kids. You live a very private life because you don't have close neighbors, so you can have your privacy. But if you're ever in trouble, you'll find that people come to help you very quickly and in ways and in numbers that you couldn't imagine. We've met wonderful people through our children, families who had children the same age as our children. We've had wonderful people work at the house, craftsmen who've built additions to the house, who've landscaped. All the work that's been done here has been done by local people, and we've been very lucky to meet wonderful, quality, good people, and we'll miss them very much when we leave. One of the things about living here is that you're very close to nature, and you notice the change of the seasons right outside your door. So we're very in tune to signals that the seasons are about to change. We listen for the first peepers in the spring and wait for the daffodils to come up, the hundreds of daffodils that we've planted here. We enjoy the summer, long summer days, swimming in the swimming pool and sitting out on the patio, looking over the pond, having dinner together. In the fall, it's just as beautiful here. There's a beautiful maple tree right outside the front door that turns absolutely golden, and it's a lovely time to walk through the trails in the woods. And then in the winter, we wait for the first snow to fall, and it changes the whole look of the property. And we're always waiting for the time when the pond is frozen and we can go out and skate on the pond. We've had skating parties through the years. There are magical moments when the ice is clear and the moon is full and you can go outside and ice skate in the moonlight. that's really what makes this place very special. Being close to nature again means that you often see deer in the meadows, or troops of turkeys that come by. The geese come every spring to land on the pond. We have a pair of mallard ducks that have been coming back for years, and we think that we raised them ourselves, but I don't know if it's the same pair. We look out for them every spring, and they come back every spring to the pond. We've had really, again, special moments of walking through the fields and finding a fawn curled up waiting for its mother, or watching a mother fox raise her babies. We were looking at them through binoculars, but we could watch them playing on the stone wall out in the field behind the house, and we watched them for weeks as they grew and played. We have had a moose take a dip in the pond. When I asked my daughter what she was going to miss about this house, she said, well, just being able to have all of our family here in this big open space. We've moved the furniture from this family room and run a table from one end to the other, and had, I don't know, 30 or 35 people here. Every year we put a big tent up in the backyard, and we have a party for friends to come and barbecue and play games. It's been a great home to entertain both our family and friends, and to watch our kids' friends grow up, swimming in the pool and playing games, playing basketball, or jumping on the trampoline, or when they were little, climbing in the treehouse. So it's a great house for entertaining lots of people. They can circulate around, and there's always a place where kids can get away from the grown-ups downstairs and have fun, and yeah, it's been great for that.